Okay, we're playing as the USA today, and my goal is very simple. It's to win World War II before 1945 for the Allies, and also we can't use any tanks. So yeah, we're not going to be using any tanks today. We're not going to research them. We're not going to touch them because I think it's too easy invading the Germans with tanks as the US because of how powerful you are. So we're not going to use tanks, and obviously it's only 1936, but if we go a day over 1945, we fail the goal for today. So let's get into it. Now to start, we're just going to continue the New Deal. For our research, obviously we're going to do our engineering, construction and production. Now since we're not doing tanks today, we're going to have to focus on our navy because we're going to be crossing both seas, which can be annoying because the US isn't connected to any part of Europe or Asia for a fact. So we need to focus on our navy. And we can just start off by making loads of military factories, since we don't need to make any civilian factories since we're the US and we already have 128, so we should be fine. Since there's no tanks for production, we're just going to try put 15 on guns, we'll do 10 on support equipment, we'll do 5 on artillery since artillery is not that important, and of course we need to get motorized because they're going to be very useful for us. Now we're obviously going to delete the automatic planes because they're really trash. We're going to have to make our own ones, but first we need to get air experience. For our long-term goal, I mean, we can just win the war because we need war support because it's only 5%, and we need better than undisturbed isolation. That's very bad. We need to get at least partial mobilization so we can actually use our factories. Let's start recruiting some marines since we're going to do lots of naval invasions, especially on the islands like near Japan, and obviously the main one, D-Day. And let's sort out our air force because we don't want it to be really messy, and we're obviously going to need to start making our new air force quite soon because it's quite shit, to be honest, and the Germans are going to have way better planes than us. So, and for our next focus, we're just going to continue to go down here and hopefully get Arsenal of Democracy fairly soon and do Neutrality Act. For our government, I really want to change this, which is quite annoying, but for our political advisor, we can just do Henry Morgana through Jr. Yeah, I probably butchered his name, but we're going to do him our financial advisor. It's going to be pretty useful for our factories. We're probably just going to start researching this, and then for our research we can start trying to get the radio. That could be very useful for coordination in Europe. And I can do special measures because why not? Love to take the extra support. Let's create our first agency, and then for our next research we should probably start researching weapons and equipment because it's quite bad right now. And we still can't leave the naval treaty, so it doesn't really matter. We'll go with concentrated industry today, since we're not going to get bombed, obviously, because we're the US, and yeah, their planes are not reaching there at all, are they? Finally, Arsenal of Democracy. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be very nice. And then for our political advisor, we'll just do military industrialist. That's going to be quite good since we're building loads of military factories. And we'll do Eisenhower Army Offensive for our military staff. Let's get a Chief of Air Force. We'll do Air Safety so we can start getting experience so we can make more planes and make them even better. And the elections here, we're obviously not going to do that Republican one. We're going to keep Roosevelt in and keep the Democrats, since we're doing historical. And let's do Grand Assault because that's literally the best one. Let's recall MacArthur because we need him, because we currently have no field marshals besides him. Yeah, Philippines, sorry, yeah, you can't have him. Right, let's make our small airframe. Right, we'll do... No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do 2 4 times for machine guns. We'll do double engine, get light, and then we'll get navigation. Because we really need to own the skies against the Germans. We'll put 10 factories on there. And then I'm thinking for our medium airframe, we'll do, obviously we have to have light machine guns, we'll do medium bomb bay, we'll do bomb locks, and then we'll do even more light machine guns, 4 engines. We obviously need light defense. We can get radio navigation, and we don't really need either of these. I mean, yeah, we could use fly and boat, I guess. And that's going to be our airframes for today. Let's finally start making motorized infantry, since we're going to need that. What? This is disgraceful. USS Panama sunk in China? Nah. I want to press war so bad. But we can't. Give us our compensation, please. We can finally do the giant wakes, which has been dreadful. Having undisturbed isolation, we can finally start to get partial mobilization. It's going to be amazing. And for every aircraft, we're just going to do flying fortress, you know, get air defense, so we don't lose as many planes. Naval doctrine. Since we have loads of screens, we'll probably do screen and efficiency. That's probably going to be the best one, and we can't do anything else. So let's get flying artillery for even more air defense. For our submarines, let's get wolf packs, since that's going to be very nice. And then for our carriers, we can just do carrier battle groups. It's not really, you know, that important carriers, since we don't have that many of them. And for our land doctrine, for our artillery in combat, we can just do fire concentration. And for our medium aircraft, we're just going to do tactical battlefield for the ground attack, which will be very useful since we have loads of planes to bomb them and obviously support. Let's start researching atomic research to finally make our first bomb, and then if we can, drop it on Hiroshima like real life. Moustache Man has finally started war in Poland. That means we're going to have to join the Allies very soon. That'll be interesting, and hopefully without tanks, we should still be able to beat the Nazis with our motorized divisions and our amazing 7 attack and our amazing Big Red 1 divisions. Yeah, that's a terrible name. Why would you ever name your division that? Okay, so America originally joined the Allies a lot later than April 28th, 1940. But like I said, we're trying to complete World War II before 1945. So let's join them, let's join the war, because we really need to start attacking the Germans. And since the French isn't capitulated yet, we could potentially help the French. I doubt it though. Okay, I don't think we're going to make it in time to save the French, but I think we'll be able to naval invade pretty quickly, which is good because it's still very early in the war. So Germany won't be as strong, hopefully. Okay, my troops are here, and I could technically put them on the border for France, but hear me out. If I wait for them to go through, they'll annex France, and then they'll put their troops on the Soviet border, and then they'll have less troops here, and I can naval invade. Okay, that's 200 IQ plays right there. Okay, I'm so smart. We're gonna do that. Thank you, Sweden. Because they'll have less troops, and I can just push through. Then I can encircle the troops here, and I can use my motorized to push through here. That's 200 IQ plays right there. It's time to execute it, but there's one problem. It looks like Cherbourg is heavily defended, so I'm not too sure if this is gonna go well or not. But we're gonna try anyway. We're gonna send both 16 divisions. Hopefully they take it. And let's send the Air Force. Okay, so we failed the first time. But with the US, we don't give up. I will be back. Don't you worry, Germany. You just need to give me like a couple days to regroup. And we'll be back, don't you worry. Just wait. The air battle is kind of even right now. I mean, they're getting a couple losses, we're getting a couple losses, but overall I think it should be fine. Hopefully the British could send some air troops, maybe, I don't know. But I think our divisions are regrouped, so let's try to attack Cherbourg again. Okay, we made a landing. This is going okay. This guy's kind of screwed, but we are sending troops, so hopefully we should. I'm gonna try push and cut these off, which would be very nice. I don't know if we'll be able to make it in time. We really failed over there, taking 34,000 casualties, but it's fine because I had another naval invasion over here in Dunkirk, so we're fine. Okay, now we just need to start pushing. Okay, we need to get our motorized divisions. We need to do battle plan. So I'm pretty confident. Although battle plan can be really bad if we start losing. I'm just gonna pray that we don't lose. We are pushing fairly quick as well. Our other divisions are finally arriving. Hopefully the British actually send troops and help, but I'm not sure if they will because they're still fighting in Africa. Yeah, they're still fighting in Africa. I mean, I think they're going to win that anyway because they're Italians and Italians never win. And it's historical, so I'm not really going to be worried about that. How is Free France over here? How did Free France get Vichy France? Okay. Yeah, that's confusing. Okay. Sure. I mean, this will help me because I'm trying to do it before 1945, but yeah, that's I've never seen that before. We are winning over in Champagne, but we're not really winning anywhere else. I don't know why. We should easily win. We have a lot more divisions. Okay, now we are. Okay, good. Okay, can my troops arrive, please? No, please don't die. Because I know they have ships over here, and I don't want my ships to die, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo the line. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I think we'll be able to push here very easily. They don't have that many troops. They've probably got more troops on the Soviets border. We are still kind of stuck around it, but we are getting a couple breakthroughs, like over here right now. But yeah, we're losing as well here. Okay, reinforcement, come on. Mate, if you all attack at the same time, you'll probably be able to take it. Or not. Why is that so defended? They don't even have force there. Okay, that's weird. Okay, we are pushing fairly fast over here. Let's keep doing that. Come on, attack. Okay, I really want to put out. There's so many troops here. There's about 80 troops here. I don't want to put here, but I can't because they have ships, and I don't want to lose my ships. Okay, why is it on convoy raiding? We'll do convoy escort, and then let's put our lines and send them over. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate my forces over here because here's the weakest, and they have more divisions over here. So if I move all my motorized divisions over here and then push, I think we should be able to attack and finish up in France and focus on mainland Germany. Okay, what is going on over here, man? Okay, our air force is kind of getting cooked, but I need to just leave it right now while we take this, because I can't slow down and let them reinforce. So send troops, please. Okay. They must they must be going to war with the Soviets fairly soon as well, since nearly 1941. Okay, if you just push over here, okay, maybe I can crush them, but I'm still losing over here. So let's start making more military factories, because I need a way bigger air force. I have 38k and it's just going down. I need to produce more planes. Okay, we've cornered them off here, so let's push through our divisions through here and finish these off. Let's get, come on. Now we should be nearly finished over here, if you guys would just push. I don't know why it's so difficult to push. They're weak. Anyway, we need to finish in Italy. Let's push Italy. If we can get this civil war in Italy, this will make my life a lot easier. I see a potential encirclement. Okay, please, please, please. Come on, push through. If we can get to Toscana, then we can encircle all of these divisions. Ooh, a mini encirclement. Okay, let's finish him off. Get the kills on that. Okay, come on, come on, come on. If we can encircle the... Oh, it's not really encirclement because they have a dock, but it could definitely help. Okay, let's push. Let's push here, and we could get this crazy encirclement of all these troops. They have no docks. Come on, go, go. Okay. Okay, we just got the encirclement. Look how many troops. Okay, this is one of the craziest encirclements I think I've ever got. There's so many divisions here. Okay, let's push them. We need to sort these lines out. Right, let's redo these lines real quick. We are starting to push in the Netherlands and mainland Germany now, which is pretty good. And we obviously have Paris, so France is probably going to start to be able to actually rebuild. And then, okay, let's just finish these like hundreds of thousands of troops. Crazy encirclement. Okay, we have fully split them off. Now we have fully split them off. Yeah, they're cooked. They're not coming back from this. Okay, let's go here. I'm just gonna see loads of them pop. Okay, come on, attack, bro. And we're done with these lot. Okay, killed so many of them. Okay, I don't know which encirclement was better, the one before or this one. Look at this in Lyon. Oh my god, that is at least 300k troops. Jesus, that's worse than the Stalingrad battle. The amount of troops Germany lost for that. Jesus. We're now finally pushing in to the heart of Germany over here. We've already finished in Netherlands, so let's just finish this crazy encirclement again. Oh my god. That's 3 humongous encirclements today. That was very good. Okay, Italy are cooked. It's all green bubbles now, so we should be able to finish them off fairly quickly. And Benito Mussolini is, yeah, he's gone. not a surprise, look at his country. Okay, we've got another encirclement. It's not as good as the other 3, but they're still really good. Like 100,000 troops right there. Very nice. We can build more. Okay, I think we're gonna build another nuclear facility. Start focusing on nuclear warfare instead. Okay, we got pushed back here because my allies, such as the British, are retards and didn't help. So that's just great. Thank you for that, British people. Okay, we're now at war with Japan. Let's send in the Navy. Right, so we're gonna send you guys here because they're not gonna contest that, and if they do, they're gonna lose. And we'll put you here so our convoys can go through. I don't even know who you're against. Yeah, sure. Sure. That's fine. We are winning the battles, you know. Definitely inflicting more casualties on them. And Italy going to a civil war. Okay, that's very nice. That's gonna make my life a lot easier. Okay, hopefully we can finish up with Italy fairly quickly now. Okay, let's push the Nazis back so we can focus on in Japan. Okay, okay, 2 heavy cruisers. Okay, I don't mind. Our navy battles are going so well right now. We are destroying their navy. Okay, another battle. Okay, I think we win this. I think we win this. Hopefully we win. Come on. They've got more casualties. Yes, they're retreating. Okay, good. Oh, okay, they rang in more. I still think we win that. I'm not going to fall away. I'm not going to disengage. Come on. Yep, their casualties keep racking up. And they fall away again. Yes. Okay, okay. We won that. The fall of Berlin. Okay, let's recruit another nuclear engineer. Okay, yeah, we've cooked. Okay, and it's not even 1942. We are now finishing Italy. Okay, that means we can send all of these troops up to Germany, who's probably cooked anyway. So that's good. Italy has now capitulated, which means just Germany, which won't take long. Okay, Germany has capitulated. Finally. Okay, you know, I'll just take all. I'm gonna just quickly do this, and then we're gonna go to the Pacific. Okay, so this is Europe. After I have saved it from the dirty fascists. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Now it's time to go to the Pacific and win, and beat the Japanese, and potentially drop the nuclear bomb if I research it in time. Okay, so we're gonna naval invade from the Philippines to Taiwan, and then we're gonna go from Taiwan to Okinawa, and then we're gonna go to mainland Japan. That's the plan. Hopefully it works. Okay, we're pushing them back in Thailand, which is very good. We now need to start pushing them back here, so we can finally help China. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that in time. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, our naval invasion should be done in around 25 days, which is good. Hopefully our navy can... Okay, we are winning. We have naval dominance, that's very nice. Okay. We're definitely gonna inflict more casualties, I feel like. Because they just throw their men at me.
Yes, sir.
Whereas I'm actually gonna play this tactically. Okay, we have naval invaded Taiwan. Finally. Okay, we're gonna start doing the Manhattan Project to get our first nuclear bomb. Okay, let's start preparing our naval invasion. We are naval invading them. Finally, it looks like we are winning. Okay, come on. Okay, we got them. Okay, we are finally finished in Thailand. Okay, yeah, let's just kill these 2 units because the British Raji, French are all failing to do that. So let's do that before we try and push back here, which can be very annoying because there's no supplies, and it's in a forest, and there's loads of mountains and hills around here as well, which can be quite annoying. Right, we are now starting to prepare a naval invasion for Nagasaki. Okay, we have obviously got dominance, so that's good. I think we're going to be fine. I hope they haven't got loads of troops, because they could have loads of divisions there. But I think their brunt force will be over here, to be honest. Okay, we got the naval invasion. I didn't even notice. Right. Okay, let's push them. Okay, let's encircle them and then push them. Okay, we've got the port. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's attack before they reinforce. Let's try get this island. get a bit of a backbone, and then let's get our motorized divisions in. This could take a while for them to arrive though, that's the only problem. Okay, we have got a proper front line now. We're finally starting to properly push. Now got Hiroshima, well, about to get it. And then we just need to push through Osaka, Kyoto, and I'm not going to say that. And then we can finally get to Tokyo, and then we've won World War II. And we've technically speedrun it, but there's probably people which can do it a lot faster. Right, let's push, let's make a new front line. Let's push them through here, maybe get a little encirclement. Okay, we're really pushing them back now. I think they're done. I think they've just pulled their troops on China and tried to, you know, beat them there. They should have a lot of divisions, so I'm not too sure why they haven't got any divisions there. But I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. Makes my life easier. Okay, love to see green bubbles, that's a good sign. I think, yeah, they're done. We're now pushing, I'm pretty sure, into Tokyo. We'll just get Margaret Stone. No idea who that is, but, you know. Okay, fall of Tokyo, there we go. Well, and we've got an encirclement, kind of. They have a dock there, but hopefully they're dumb and don't use it. Come on. Okay, get them. Okay, push you into here, and then they should all die. Okay, they were dumb. I thought the Japanese were dumb. They didn't use their dock. And we've won, okay. Well, let's just puppet all of this. Here you have it. Europe after World War II, after I was in command of the US Army, and obliterated Germany without the USSR's help. So here's Europe, and then, of course, Asia, with the amazing United States having nuclear facilities and building loads of oil in Japan. And we accomplished my goal of today, which was to not use tanks, and we did it before 1945. So on 12 o'clock, 20th of January, peace deal was made in this alternate universe where US invades Germany and Japan earlier. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.